The Amazon.
Hello.
Hello.
Basically, I mean, it's not really much of a chat. It's just a proposition, I suppose. I mean, we're continuing to talk to people. It seems like people still really don't like this change. So, I mean, we were wondering if you guys are willing to change everything so that just high command has the final say within their jurisdiction. And you
Wait,
guys
why
would have
don't so why don't people like it?
I just think it's just continued to be unnecessary. I think we've had this conversation at the observatory. I don't think it's necessary to go back down the same stuff. I just think it just seems like people still don't like it. I don't know if you have a different
What do
assumption.
they not like about it?
It just feels like that it's unnecessary.
What's unnecessary?
All of it.
Well, I mean, we're not. Listen, I think we're gonna try to figure out like exactly what's going on, but we need and I'll try to have a level head throughout this entire thing, but like we need details on it. I know. And I guess the thing is, it's like when you say like all of it, it's not pointing out certain things. It's not pointing out the problems that you guys are having.
Well, we're just laying out. We were trying to gauge interest and see what you guys are doing. We were told by your command that you guys wanted us to get like a list of what we wanted out, but you guys are set on keeping.
Who in command told you that?
It was
Decker.
Maxwell.
No way.
Maxwell, really?
Yeah. So
You
if
said
y'all are
that
like hard set on certain things, just tell us that, and it would make this easier. But we were just thinking like, okay, if High Command has final say in their jurisdiction, that would make sense. We'd be fine with it. We could go.
I mean, can I? Again, I'm gonna ask. I asked it the other day, but now that it's been a couple days, what do you think that this actually is? Like, what do you think this legislation is? How do you think it actually affects you guys?
It doesn't affect us until somebody makes it affect us, right? But that's exactly the thing. We just feel like it's unnecessary and that it's overstepping a little bit, and that
Overstepping what?
For us to be a UPD, we can't have stuff like this. I think we said it best in the meeting at the observatory. Shift 3 is the most well-functioning shift that we have.
No, it's not. Literally, no one does prime. No, it doesn't.
With this SOP, we literally are not a UPD anymore. So, again, we may not agree on many things. We may not like each other very much.
Wait,
but
what?
At the end of the day, we still believe that the UPD is the best idea for the police department. And it feels like you guys believe that as well, hence Shift 3. And if we want to make it so, we have power within our jurisdictions, we're more than happy to be like, hey, if High Command wants to say something that happens within the city, we cannot tell you otherwise, and vice versa. And you would have final say if it ever had to come down to it and it needed to be used, which is basically what it is now, right? It's a contingency plan that if it needs to happen, it will. But that still can be applied with just High Command having full authority over their jurisdiction if necessary.
This sounds so fucking dumb.
That's a good olive branch and a good middle ground, and we just wanted to come with you guys with that. We're not here to argue.
God damn it.
Just here to give you that opinion. We were told
Sent
by
it in a
Maxwell
shitty way
that you wanted us to come to you guys with shit that we would like changed, and we feel like this is a good middle ground. That's basically all we have.
Well, there is no UPD. I know that gets thrown around a lot, and that was enacted by.
Oh damn it! I formatted it bad.
But it could.
Well, I don't.
But like technically, it couldn't be.
What do you
there's
think about
there's two different jurisdictions.
What do you
think
about the whole
what
thing?
what I feel is that I want to enable LSPD officers. I want them to be actually be able to deal with situations within Los Santos County, and this is all that this legislation does. Is that, right? If there is a situation within Los Santos County, they can handle it should they choose.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
That, right?
But we've always.
I mean, it just sounds like you don't like the fact that I'm saying that Los Santos County is LSPD's jurisdiction, because it is.
That's not.
We
Okay, we're
don't
not gonna
care.
argue.
We just
we're not gonna
genuinely
argue.
just believe that working together as a UPD
then
is
why
the
won't you just do it?
Are you? Is he? Are we done?
because I feel
I
at
mean,
a certain point it seems disrespectful, right? And exactly why it was not enacted with Shift 3 was because that is the way that the PD functions the best. We all know it. We all see it in Shift 3. And
Shift
we
3
want that to work
functions differently than the other two
Sure,
shifts,
but we
which is
can
why
work
I'm not saying that it
together.
functions the best. It functions differently, and I acknowledge that, which is why I don't think
But it
that
doesn't
at
make
this
sense to push it
time
for
it
2
should
shifts and not
apply.
the third. If that shift isn't the shining star and the ideal shift, it just doesn't make sense to push it on 2 shifts if you want to empower your officers. Because the way Shift 3 works is as a UPD, and every single time there is an issue, High Command should and could be able to handle it. And if LSPD officers do want to be like, hey, we'll take control of this within the scene, we would respect it. And we always have. And it's just, this is a contingency that's overstepping, and a lot of people have had enough. So we just thought that this would be a good olive branch to reach out.
I've had enough.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Enough of
I mean,
what?
I'm having a very civil conversation. I'm just not going to do this anymore. I appreciate y'all. You'll have a good one, all right?
Okay, stay around, Cassidy.
What the fuck was that?
I mean, this is what
They
what
fucking
I'm talking.
came down here and they just demanded a bunch of shit. And just like, what the fuck was that? That is not an adult talking.
This is exactly what I've been saying. That I explained to Command earlier today, is that this has been my life for the last 2 months. Anytime there is a slight inconvenience or change related to BCSO, they give me ultimatums. They say it's their way or the highway.
Yeah.
And now that I'm putting my foot down, they can't handle it.
No, I did not appreciate the word choices that they used when talking to you guys.
It's why I'm not changing it. I am not budging on this. This is why it is absolutely needed. And I don't think that they understand that, like, the way that they're acting right now is why we need this legislation.
Is this how they talk to you every time they have a meeting?
Well,
the entire thing was talking down.
Either they're screaming at us and calling us profanities, or they're talking down to us.
I actually was questioning throughout the entire thing if I'm going to be charitable. I don't think Cassidy understands maybe the way that he's talking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What about Bones? Don't like where's his opinion on all this?
Who the fuck knows? He just left. This is what I mean. Like, they don't want to they keep using this word UPD, let's work together, but they don't want to compromise.
Well, it was all blanket statements I heard. Everybody knows UPD is the best. Everyone doesn't want this. Don't you know Shift 3 is the best example with no crime taking place? You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm failing you. I got to go talk to the gangs and ask them to move their shifts. And maybe if I move them out of Shift 2 and into Shift 3, Shift 2 can then, by de facto, become the best shift. Let me cook.
Well, you've seen it, Nino. This is what we deal with.
Yeah, if every meeting was like this, I'd fucking throw motherfuckers off the goddamn roof.
I mean, I think honestly,
but, you know, we only got, as they say, we only got 2 weeks left, so, you know, fuck them.
Are people really saying this to you? Like genuinely?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm running next time then. Fuck that. Yeah. All right. Well.
They literally, the command members said it in the meeting earlier.
No.
That's what they're
Fuck
saying.
that shit. Yeah, I don't have to do much next time. Like, I don't even know what to write anymore. Like, everything's covered. So, yeah, I don't fuck with that. No. All right.
Well.
Can I text them? Thank you for making Nino run again.
No, don't listen, Peters. I love you.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was.
Okay.
I wouldn't really do that.
You're gonna end up doing it tomorrow and say you forgot.
No, I won't. Okay, I feel fucking great. Okay, finally pissed out this kidney stone.
Happy for you.
Life is good. No more. That is the scariest thing. Never mind. I'll say boss. I'm more of a boys conversation.
All right. Well, should we just demote what's his face and promote Maxwell?
Yeah. Well, he's got to be around. I mean, I don't know.
They're both around.
I don't. Oh, the stuff about Maxwell, I don't buy into. I mean, I could be wrong.
I don't believe that.
I don't
believe him for a second.
I mean, even if she did, I mean, she could have. She might not. We haven't really. We put it into play Friday night. She isn't around on the weekends. She probably was like, "Well, let me go talk to my command." The worst case is it's not like. I don't think she would do anything to undermine us. You know what I mean?
She has been, I think, our biggest supporter. She's been one of our biggest supporters.
Yeah, I think Avery said she would be open to the conversation on being promoted. I do think we need to pull in On Fire.
Let's just go deal with it all right now.
Okay, let's do.
You know, and I wanna like commend On Fire. She's
amazing. She's
above all the bullshit. Like she does whatever, you know, she just patrols, she does her own thing, she doesn't fucking feed into the drama.
Yep, I agree. I told you that.
Yeah.
Nino, I might have slipped up.
I needed to cook on it a little bit because you offered it to her without talking to me.
Oh yeah, I've been promoting and offering promotions to people without. It's my new bit.
Yeah, but Peters, here's the thing.
We need to demote Greg, by the way. He can't be a senior.
I know.
Some people take the rank like very serious, so what might be funny could be very hurtful. You know what I'm saying?
I just wish he would talk to me. No, he does it to piss me
off. I saw how Nino honey dicked Viv, and I thought that was funny, so I'm trying to do that.
I didn't honey dick her. She shut her.
I'm just kidding.
No. Listen, I fucking told her you're the only choice, but I need to see this, and she didn't like the second part of that statement, like evaporated from her mind. No, honey, she fucking did it to herself.
I will just say right now, if I could demote, if I didn't think it would be a hindrance to Avery, I would demote Ruby, by the way, to an officer. She talked back to me the other day.
In the words
again?
Yeah.
In the words of...
I thought she was doing so well, and then,
no.
You know, to talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Well, I'm not gonna repeat what you were. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up, Chief.
Yeah.
A genuine question though, because I was trying to understand whatever the fuck he was saying, Cassidy. What actually is their issue?
I don't think they know. I think
I know what their issue is, and it's literally exactly what Nino was talking about. People take rank very seriously. They lose their rank as soon as they come here, and they don't like that. That's the honest to God truth. Because it doesn't. And the thing is, they rally up their entire department because they lose their rank when they come down here. That is 100% where the stems from.
Because they have to report to senior officers.
It's all fucking ego. It's not. Hey, you know what? I can't understand why they're doing any of this. It's literally my fucking ego. That's it. I mean, that's 90% of the problems we run into.
Yeah. And so he doesn't want to say this out loud because it sounds brain dead. So he's saying some other shit.
Well, they bring it up. They're like, none of our officers like it. It's like, what don't they like?
Well, you can't. Exactly. You need to say something of substance.
Look at what their command has done. One of their high command members shot and killed an LSPD officer. The other one crashes out and screams at LSPD command and calls LSPD a shit department in front of everybody else. The other one led a scene which ultimately led to another officer dying. So why would I give BCSO command rank when they have shown us time and time again that they can't be trusted with it?
Oh,
that they make bad calls.
Kyle Pred wanted to interview for the PD, by the way.
He called me, told me about how he told me about how great he was.
I actually swear that when Pred was marshal, that department was something else. Every time, and I say this with like as sincere honesty as I can, is that anytime there was even the slightest problem in the courthouse, he was there, he was looking into it, and he would follow up. And the moment that title was stripped from him, a lot of what I think could have made the marshals great went away. Now, I'm not saying that he may not be a disastrous choice, but I would not write him off. I think he had more shit on his plate that he was actively cooking than I could really say with the totality of whatever the fuck is left over there, the fucking bastardized child. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. They're just crybabies. There's really no other way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I give it another like week or two, and you'll start seeing them patrol down here because ain't nobody gonna sit up there all day.
They're already patrolling down here.
Oh, really?
They're already patrolling down here. Yeah, their whole crusade's not gonna last very long.
Oh, there's no fucking way. That's crazy. Jesus, I'm sorry you had to fucking go through those kind of meetings. Jesus fucking Christ.
I think it's kind of funny now, to be 100% honest.
Yeah. Why were they saying they were banned?
They banned themselves.
Nobody's saying they're banned. They're running with this narrative. It's crazy. But whatever, it's funny. Well, it's not funny.
You know, all I'm gonna say
sad.
is we got like 40 cops on duty. 2 hours into shift 2. I think we're doing something right.
Yep. Wait, how many?
40.
Got like.
But this is what happens. This is it's like crazy. You know what? You know what? I'm about to knock on some walls. I already did once.
What is wrong with you?
Here he goes.
I'm about to knock on some walls.
Yeah, now knock on some walls.
Our goal, right? Our goal is to create situations that people want to be a part of. It's not to get on duty and hang out with our friends. That's the problem with the police department. People want to get on duty and just hang out with their friends and not do fucking police work.
I mean, you could do that playing League of Legends instead, you know what I mean?
Yes,
you know,
and the thing is we constantly, regardless if you hate us, never mind, whatever.
Do you like spreadsheets, Nino?
Do I like?
No.
Yes. What?
No.
I
Moss.
literally every one of my business was.
I swear to God, Moss, I'm about to go into the ER.
Wait, why? What's wrong with spreadsheets?
Oh, you're gonna have my bit again. You're gonna have my bit again.
She always does this with me. She wants to do spreadsheets with everyone but me.
You don't like spreadsheets.
I don't know about spreadsheets.
Okay, well, we'll talk about spreadsheets. I'm working on a spreadsheet right now. I think you'll like it. It's a game.
Really?
I gotta just put in the formulas.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna get a spreadsheet friend. You just wait. I'm gonna start a.
We are spreadsheet friends.
I'm gonna start a spreadsheet fucking club, and you're not.